Yo, what's going on YouTube? Wook here, and welcome to the channel. This is a brand new 8-part series where I go over all the tracks that didn't make their way into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Each video will talk about the missing tracks from that particular Mario Kart game in order of appearance, starting with Super Mario Kart and ending with Mario Kart Tour. First, just a reminder that I'll be doing a giveaway once the channel hits 2,000 subscribers for a $20 Nintendo eShop card. So that means to join the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed. Also, if you want to talk all things Mario Kart or about anything in general, join my Discord server. The link will be in the description down below. Now let's get on with the video. Mario Kart Super Circuit, the third entry in the series and the first one to be released for a handheld console. Released back in July 2001 in Japan and in August 2001 for America. It still keeps the usage of item boxes and the same roster as Mario Kart 64. Additionally, on top of the new tracks, all the courses from Super Mario Kart make a return. Now that we got some brief history out of the way, let's get on to the missing tracks. First up is Peach Circuit, the intro course of the game where you race along simple paved roads with Peach's castle appearing in the background. This track does reappear in Mario Kart DS, but with all the other tracks in Deluxe that have you driving around Peach's castle, I can see why they decided to leave this one out. Next is Shy Guy Beach. Man, another beach track not making the cut. You race on a lovely beach, well maybe not so lovely because you have a pirate ship full of Shy Guys firing cannonballs at you, which I think is really cool, and it would have been super cool in Deluxe. This track does reappear in Mario Kart Wii, and is also the only track from the Mushroom Cup to not return in Mario Kart Tour. I'm going to assume that because it didn't return in Mario Kart Tour is the main reason it didn't make its way into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Next up is every Bowser Castle variant. Nintendo really loves Bowser Castles in the early Mario Kart games, but could only give us 2 in Deluxe. As always, you race on a castle wall with lava all around you while trying to avoid fireballs and thwomps. Castles 1 through 3 have reappeared in other console Mario Kart games, with 4 only returning in Mario Kart Tour. I assume we will see a glow up with one of these versions, just like SNES Bowser's Castle in the next Mario Kart game. Now on to another Luigi track that didn't make the cut, Luigi Circuit. Ah, Luigi Circuit, the first Mario Kart track to take place in the rain. The course is set on an airfield, and while slipping on puddles, during the third lap you see a Luigi-themed blimp take off, which can also be seen in Sky Garden. You would think this track out of any Luigi-themed track would make it with all its cool themes and features like the blimp. But no, they would rather give us Toad Circuit, or the 100th Mario Circuit. Anyway, this track was brought back in Mario Kart DS, and I hope we see this track again. Next is Cheep Cheep Island. Nintendo really likes Cheep Cheeps. You have Cheep Cheep Beach and Cheep Cheep Lagoon, but I think this one is really neat. You drive on individual islands that are all connected by bridges. The race takes place during a sunset while taking in the scenery. This probably would have looked so good in the Deluxe engine, but we all know Nintendo is afraid of sunsets. Yes, I'm looking at you, Sunset Wilds. With Nintendo hopefully releasing a new console with better graphics, I can see them adding this track to the next game. Next up is Yoshi Desert. Now this is a desert track I highly expected to make a return. Sorry Dry Dry Ruins fans. The Yoshi Sphinx statue is really cool, and yes, I know the statue has been appearing in other tracks, but this one is the OG. The music on this track is also really fun, and would have sounded really nice reimagined by the Deluxe band. If we don't see Dry Dry Ruins in the next game, then this track will definitely make it. Now on to Lakeside Park, which actually is the start of the Special Cup, and not a single track from this cup made it into Deluxe, including Bowser Castle 4. This course is pretty neat because starting on the second lap, the sky turns darker, though I guess Deluxe can't handle this, and features 2 volcanoes that will erupt and start shooting out lava boulders around the course. I think this track would have been really neat to see, but Riverside Park ended up taking the W. Next is Broken Pier. Broken Pier has some interesting features. Unlike Ghost Valley, about halfway through the race, boos appear and steal drivers' coins if they are touched. It also features hollow mountains with angry faces carved in them while they flicker with light. The course shares a similar design to Boo Lake, which ends up making its way into Deluxe, and is one of the 2 courses that didn't make it into another Mario Kart game, including Mario Kart Tour. The last track on this list is none other than Rainbow Road. I honestly thought Nintendo was going to go all in and add every Rainbow Road after seeing the return of both 3DS and Wii Rainbow Road. Due to the limitations of the Game Boy Advance, the track was heavily based on the SNES Rainbow Road. This track does have some cool features with falling stars that make racers spin out, and thunderclouds that can shrink you. It's also pretty neat to see both Bowser's Castle and Peach's Castle from Paper Mario appear in the background. If this Rainbow Road didn't play similar to the SNES one, I believe it would have been added. So Super Circuit had a total of 9 tracks that didn't make it into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 12 if you count the Bowser Castle variants. Super Circuit has a lot of fun, unique tracks with really cool features like sunsets, volcanoes, boos, you name it. But it seems like the engine used to create Mario Kart 8 couldn't handle some of this stuff. Though I have a feeling we will be seeing a lot more of these tracks when upcoming hardware upgrades, like a new console, are released by Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on which of these tracks you wish made it into Deluxe. As always, hope to see you in the next video. Wook out.